大家好，我是 Sandra。So today I want to talk about something that's pretty important to me, and that's my Chinese learning in Taiwan. But first I want to preface this by saying I'm not a quitter. But before we move on to the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit notification bell so you know the next time I post a video. And let's go. Well, now you may be thinking, why am I saying that I'm not a quitter? Well, to begin with, as you may notice, I'm at a cafe and not at NTNU. So I'm at one of my favorite cafes called the Blue Banana, and I usually come here to drink tea and work because they have really nice spaces. But my Chinese learning is not gonna be done at NTNU anymore. The thing with NTNU is that when I started, I went to the NTNU 3-week summer express course. And that course was amazing because we had excursions, I met a lot of new friends, and I also managed to go through one full book like this in 3 weeks. But as you can hear by the name, it was pretty intense because it's an intensive express course. But I made it through the 3-week express course pretty well, and I had a great experience with the 3-week express course. So I had a really great time, but I also noticed that I studied more in 3 weeks than I've studied ever in my life. But I thought, okay, I can apply to the NTNU regular courses and then it probably won't be the same. So I applied to the courses, I got in, and then I started the first week of classes. And let me tell you, the first week of classes was hard for me. So the amount of vocab you had to learn was like 23 vocabulary words per lesson. I tried. I studied my hardest the first 2 days, but the problem is that I studied so hard that I didn't have time to do anything else. And something that's really important to me about this trip and my gap year is actually getting to know the Taiwanese culture, eating Taiwan food, and exploring Taipei, exploring all of Taiwan. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I stayed in the NTNU course. But all that being said, I really loved the teacher, I really loved the group, but they were not at the same pace as me. They had different goals than me, because my goal in Taiwan is not only to learn Chinese, it's more to explore Taiwan. So I dropped out of my Chinese courses. And I know what you might say, that's not good, you're quitting, you should learn Chinese and whatever. But the thing for me is, I'm not a quitter as a person. I always push myself really hard. I always get straight A's. I always, I'm one of those people who really try to do good and always want to push myself to be better. But this is the first time where I've actually allowed myself to be honest with myself. Because the regular Sandra would probably continue on with the course, push myself really hard to the point of burnout. But I don't really think that that's right either. So I've got a new strategy for my Chinese. With this Ju Info How book, I've been learning the Bapamafa, which we don't learn at NTNU. Because since speaking is the most important thing to me, then you need to pronounce the words correctly, right? So I'm beginning with the Ju Info How, the Bapamafa, to be able to pronounce words better. Because the pinyin system doesn't really work for me, because I've already gotten used to the English alphabet, and we use the same one in Swedish, and we pronounce, the vowels we pronounce are not the same as in pinyin, because the pinyin system relies on you actually knowing the Ju Info How. If I'm gonna take care of my own Chinese studying, then I'm gonna try to speak as much Chinese as possible, because that will actually help me more. And I'll also learn the Bapamafa instead. So nowadays I can order a tea and they will actually understand what I want. So 你好，我要一杯冰红茶，谢谢. So they understand, so I can actually order what I want, which is great. And it's also interesting because I found that I understand more Chinese now than I did before. I started to watch TV shows on Disney in Chinese, which has actually been pretty good. Although sometimes when I try to speak Chinese, I do sometimes hear "nega wai guoren," but it's okay. I can take it. It's okay, because it's not like it's wrong or anything. But I know that my Chinese is bad that day. And I know that there's been a push on my channel for me to speak more Chinese, but I'm not sure you get how hard Chinese is. Because even if I follow the NTNU track, then it would take me 2 years to learn Chinese. And that's the intensive track. So for me, it's mostly the useful Chinese that I want to learn. So if you guys have any tips for me for the useful Chinese, please comment down below and maybe I'll try it out. That's all I had for today, but if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know the next time I post a video. Please like and always comment if you have any suggestions for future videos. Hej då! And I'll see you in the next one.